That's the point right there. And then for the negative. Come on. Hey everyone, welcome to Barricade. I'm Matt, and today I will show you my Space Invaders. So Space Invaders uses a black and white monitor with color gel overlay to create the color on the screen. So far, the monitor won't come on and the game doesn't come on. I've also noticed behind the coin door, I'm missing a couple things in here, I think. There's a yellow wire and a black wire that is cut. When I coin this up, when I start it up, the counter counts coins, but the game won't start at all. The coin mechanisms aren't all there. A leaf switch push button for a coin up switch to turn this into a free play cabinet. Alright, so here's a side shot of the right side of the cabinet. So out of the two sides, this one's the worst. So up towards the top, there's a little bit of paint chipped off, and then when you get to the bottom, because the cabinet, this is stenciled on the cabinet, there's all this wood peeling. This cabinet has a lot of water damage. So when we were driving down the highway, a big chunk of it came out down over there, and I'm working on trying to figure out how to get that stuck back on there. I'm not redoing the whole side. I basically got some matching blue paint for this to touch it up a little bit, and I'll probably find some white and fill in some of the lines, but that's about it. Alright, so here's the back of the cabinet. What's really cool about Space Invaders is it has this piece of paper in back with the graphics. So you can't see the graphics from this side because they're on the front of this paper. But the black and white monitor, which is down here, there's a mirror and it puts the image smack on top of this cool space background. So when you emulate this game, you can't really replicate how that looks. There's no way to do it that I know of to make it look just like the arcade experience. So that's what's really great about this Midway cabinet, is that practical effect that they use. So I'm hoping to keep this cabinet and get it working. So the first thing I did was I put a cap kit in it. So here is the power supply for this. It's more like a power board compared to the new power supplies, but there's 3 different adjustments for voltage on there. You have your -5, you have your plus 12 volts, and then down here you have a plus 5 volts. And then I have it marked out on front where all the adjustments are and where to test the board, basically, to figure out where your voltage is, you know, what you need on everything. And so basically everything on this board has been gone through. I think right here are power regulators. There's a big heat sink on this, so all this has been redone. And then these 2 capacitors right here, and those looked like they had some swelling, so I took these out, replaced them. So when I test the board, I'll show you guys, but it comes out to be about right. It should be getting the right voltage, but for some reason I can't get the monitor to turn on, and I can't get the game to boot at all. But there's a few spots on here. I don't know if right here, if that's coming up on camera, but I don't know if that isn't going through or if we're not getting one of the voltages. But there's a guy named Dell from Delusional's Arcade. He's been talking about helping me out to troubleshoot this thing on live video of how to do it, since he lives so far away and stuff. So I'm just hoping that he can help me out with this, because I've had this cabinet for about a year now, and taking up space and not working. Next I'll plug it in and show you the voltages I'm getting. Alright, got my gauge ready, got my points on the board that I'm going to get to. Go to the top here, that should be -5. We're at -5.02. Then you move your other point over to the cellular resistor. This should get you your plus 12. So we got 13.49. There's no way to really turn down the plus 12. Like, I've tried to turn it down as far as I can, and it was just giving me issues. So I hope I didn't fry the board already on this thing. And yeah, looks just fine, but I can't get this thing to turn on. And the edge connector, everything looks good. I don't know where to test for on the board, where to see if the power's coming in or not. So need a little bit of help with that, but that's as far as we're going today with this. So thank you everybody for watching.